guy, you look at these guys like, oh, I ain't gonna let them outdo me. I'm gonna show them I can still do it. And that's what this group brings to this team, a lot of energy. So it's gonna be energy amongst them, all of them.
All right, Jack in the Box halftime report is going to start right after this. Hello again, alongside James Worthy and Robert Ory. I'm Chris McGee, and this is the Jack in the Box halftime report. Let's get you out to Staples Center for the first preseason game of the year. Here are your highlights. AD, the only star playing for LA right off the tip. I know you'd like to see that big game, James, baseline floater.
Yeah, and him being a little bit stronger, it's going to be easier for him to make that move, absorb the contact. But Tucker, sticking it.
That's why I lobbed you that one right there, buddy. And then speaking of lobs, Rob.
Over to the Lob City guy, but in a different uniform this time. There you go.
Like seeing this, off the Nets miss. We talked to LeBron a lot this week about getting out and running. Austin Reeves with the heads-up outlet to Malik Monk. Later, here's more from Monk. Look at him come off the screen, James, hit the mid-range, and then you're going to see Kendrick Nunn with shake and bake.
I can't even tell you how valuable that is. You know, Monk doing his thing, and then Nunn, we saw this in Miami. His ability to heat it up quickly, Geeter. Monk, Nunn, sign of youth, sign of guys that can score.
Rob, here's more youth. You're going to see THT. The people want to know if he worked on his three in the offseason.
Yeah, THT going to let you know I'm working hard this summer. I know my weaknesses, and that's shooting three, so I'm improved on it right there.
Brooklyn is up 57-49. Paul Millsap, new Brooklyn net with 8 points. AD giving you a few minutes, 6 points on 2 for 6. Malik Monk with 10 points. Great second quarter from Monk off the bench. He was 2 for 2 from 3. More to come on the Jack in the Box halftime report. THT is just one of 3 Lakers returning from a season ago. He's showing the new guys how it is done. And we are back here at halftime. The Lakers' young guns, here they are, combining for 29 points. Kendrick Nunn, 4 of 5. Malik Monk, 4 of 6. THT, 3 of 6. But, guys, Malik Monk coming off that breakout season. He's in a battle to get minutes. Huge spark off the bench. Hit both of his threes, James.
Well, and that's what the Lakers need. They need consistent threes, and this is what this time is for. New players coming in, showcasing what they can do. And Malik Monk, you know, we knew before he came here what he could do. I think we're going to see a lot of minutes. Not a lot, but we're going to see quality minutes from him this year.
Yeah, he's got an energy guy who can fill it up at any time. He's the guy that can get hot and put some buckets up. So we talking about Wayne Ellington. Watch out for Malik Monk. He can shoot that 3-ball pretty good, too.
All right, Lakers are getting out and running. They have an 8-4 lead in fast break points at the half. It's 57-49 Brooklyn. Jack in the Box halftime report is going to continue after this.
In my back, so to speak, been with a lot of seasoned vets. Looking forward to learning a lot this year.
Now, Ken, I know you had some options. Just wanted to know your thoughts on coming back to the Lakers and then how you've seen things progress so far in the short time of training camp practices you've had.
Yeah, I've been through my fair share of free agency, situations, and Rob and Coach Vogel, the energy they brought on the phone, during that time was just immaculate. I've been through a lot the past couple seasons. This league, this game will wear on you a little bit, and it was a breath of fresh air for us to kind of connect on a much deeper level with one thing in mind.
Ken, how have you seen your skill set play off of Russ and LeBron and AD specifically so far in these practices?
It's been pretty good. Last couple seasons I've been shooting the ball pretty well, and I've been working on shot selection, where to find the shots, and my lens of the game has changed a little bit. Just learning where to be and how to make my teammates' jobs a little bit easier. And this is a situation when you have that kind of talent on the floor. Everything you do is, kind of icing on the cake. So I go out, bring energy defensively, spread the floor, run the floor, and keep the team together. 3 good things that I'm really, really good at, and look forward to, improving on that as well.
For sure. And last thing for you, today's game will be a little bit different, right? It's still super early in the preseason. We know some of the vets aren't going to play. AD is going to start in the first quarter. What are you guys trying to get accomplished in this one against Brooklyn?
Just building good habits. This is it's a long season. It's a marathon, not a sprint. We're going to alleviate as much pressure we can off ourselves throughout the first however many games of the season. You know, we want to be ready when the time is right. You know, during that playoff push. So no pressure on us or what the first 10 games look like or the first 20 games look like. You know, I think this is a very resilient group. Just off the bat, just off the little mini camp we had, off the first couple of days of training camp, we understand the process and we understand what it takes to get to the top of that mountain. So a lot of work to be done between now and then, and you got to be patient.
Appreciate the time, Ken. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks so much, guys. It is time for a little Access 360, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa.
Good times with Rob.
Good times.
It is back. Big Shot, are you back to the wall?
Well, I'm not going to give you the drop down since you don't have the big
Come on,
dog.
drop it,
You
Rob.
just got to wait. No, you can't. I can't give you
Thanks,
everything
big game.
in the preseason.
Drop it like it's hot.
and I can't run over there. I'm going to stroll over here to the big wall because it is
What are you talking about over at
preseason.
the big wall? Just get to the point.
All right, let's get to the point. We're going to talk about a little Bazemore, and we're going to talk about Dwayne. This is Dwayne right here. Show you how he can get his 3-shot point off right here. Wayne Ellington. Since preseason, we're still learning the names. Here, this is what I like right here best because he's active. He sets the back pick right here. This could be, think about it, this could be our main man, AD, he's setting his pick up right here. Now, this is what I like best. We in football season, right? Watch this crossing route right here. The crossing route. Watch the defender's knockhead right here. Boop, right there. What are we doing? Boop, who we got? Look, Wayne gets open for a 3-shot right there. Boom. We can add this. We always steal plays from everybody during the season. Let's steal this play. Now you see Bazemore causing havoc in the backcourt. What is he going to do? He's going to guard Super Fresh, AC Fresh, get down the court, but he's actually on the Kuz bus, but Kuz bus not hitting him right here. Now this is the best part about this. He gets in the position. Look, kids at home. Ball, you man. That's what you got. Ball, you man. That's perfect defense right there. He's gonna get in the paint, stunt. AD picks it up. He gets back to his defender, back way with perfect position. Now he's watching. Keeping his eye on the ball. Ball, you man, as usual. Right here. AD, what are you gonna do? Y'all look like I'm gonna go ahead and AC Fresh, but no, he's eyeing AD. He's watching his eyes because AD is not the passer like a Tom Brady. He gets his interceptor. Now we off to the races. This is the best thing about it. He doesn't give up. He attacks the basket, goes right at AD, which is important, and causes a contact and a foul. That's what you have to do as a defender. That's what you want as Bazemore. We know we got a lot of scores, but we do need a defender, and that's who Bazemore can be.
There's a lot of talk about when this roster was being constructed, shooting and maintaining the defense the Lakers have gotten themselves to over the last couple of years. Both great plays, great breakdown, even though it's the preseason. With that said, we know that those two are going to get a lot of run next to the big three, but someone who has increased expectations this season, though still just 20 years old, Talen Horton-Tucker. How important is it for him to handle those responsibilities, and what is that even like as a young one?
Yeah, he's going to be tested. Young talent comes into the league unknown, especially, Tucker, who I think was in the second round. And so he was explosive, kind of like Kuzma was. Boy, this came out of the box just like with all this really unknown talent, handling the ball, having LeBron say publicly that he was impressed at how he was able to read the defense and make decisions as a point guard. The wingspan is 7 feet, his defensive, abilities. But see, now he's known. And that's when the rubber meets the road. So now in the scouting reports, up on the bulletin board, now it's Tucker. He's like a ace guy now. So it's going to be interesting to see how he adjusts to that type of attention now. What he's done to improve his game. Can he make the adjustments? Because they're going to take away some of his strengths if they can, because he's known as a weapon. But man, what an addition! People talk about we're getting older. We still got AD's young, Tucker's young, Nunn coming in young. So there's enough youth in there to mix it up, and Tucker's leading the way. He's an exceptional talent, extremely versatile, and a matchup problem for sure, Briz.
Yeah, 4th highest paid player on the Lakers. Keep that in mind. He signed a nice contract, 3 years, $32 million extension to stay with the team. That's pretty good money for a young kid who indeed was drafted past the midpoint of that second round there. The thing he's got to work on, guys, 3-point shooting. I think the defense is there. We've talked about his amazing measurements over the years, his wingspan, and his, he's really good at clogging the passing lanes. But he shot under 30% from 3-point range last season. Still like the trends, though. He was up to 20 minutes a game. That's a pretty good jump in playing time for him. A lot of good experience, especially down the stretch.
As we all say, it feels good to be wanted, and Talen Horton-Tucker has been wanted by the Lakers. Tip-off is minutes away. Carmelo Anthony got some shots up earlier. That's all we'll see from him today. Melo is 10th all-time in the NBA with over 20.